Hello everybody, I am Savannahalalia. I'm excited to be here. I'm going to be talking to you about fascia and feelings. Now, what is fascia? Such a good question. Fascia is basically the thing that is like a balloon that sits over absolutely everything that you have. Hey Toria, how you doing? So let me give you an example of what happens with your fascia in your body. I'm going to use a little glove to show you how this works. So when the fascia in your body when it's moving freely and it's basically encases all of your muscles and all of your organs, everything moves really, really easily. When you have a knot in your fascia, now how does that happen? It can be from stress, it can be from tension, it can be from repetitive strain. All of a sudden, what was really free doesn't move. Hey Ruth, how you doing? And so because it doesn't move, it gets stuck. And because this balloon casing sits over all of your body, if one bit gets stuck, it gets stuck somewhere else as well. So what I'm going to be talking about each week on a Monday is a little bit about your fascia and your feelings and how you can help unstick things. I'm going to do the hands today. So let me take this off and show you a little bit about what you can do, just a quick one, to help open your hands. Now, what I just showed you there was where things get stuck here. A lot of people suffer from like carpal tunnel or repetitive strain, whether that's from it can be massage, it can be typing, it can be tennis, it can be all sorts of different things, chopping things if you're a gardener. And this little area here gets really, really tight. So how do you start to free this up? And how do you start to free up the area around the thumb? If we're going to be using our hands to massage ourselves, then you want to begin with your hands. So what I want you to do is I want you to just find this bit underneath your knuckle with your other thumb. And it's not about going super deep. This is just about allowing a drag on the skin. And if you pull over the skin and same through this part, I'm going to turn the camera around just a little bit so you can see my hand a little bit better. Through that area, you can start to see, or you can start to feel, I don't know if you can see that line there in my thumb, but that's the fascia that's a little bit stuck on the thumb. So what you want to do, hey Katie, is just move the thumb, and it's amazing how just the movement will actually help free up the fascia. So all I'm doing with this first thumb is literally dragging the skin and then moving the second thumb. Now I can feel that the whole way up the thumb through here. You can do the same thing through the front of the hand. This is another finger that gets really, really tight. And you can see a nice little bit of circulation that's gone into that area. So you just hold at the base of the finger, pull the skin down. Again, you're not going super deep, you're just dragging the skin. And then when you get to the base of the finger, pull the finger, base of the wrist, I should say, pull the finger down. Oh boy. Now again, I can feel this the whole way up the front of the hand. You can do the same the whole way along. So you just pull the skin down until you reach the base of the wrist. And then off you go with that middle finger. And you can see the fascia standing out between the fingers there, on my hand there. I want to know if you're trying this. Yay, Katie! I'm happy that you're giving it a go. So powerful. Oh my goodness, this one's much tighter than I thought it was. So again, you're just pulling down and then bending the finger to help release the fascia in the hands. Remember, the more open your hands get, the easier it's going to be for you to help the fascia through the rest of the body. Now, on to the little finger. Oh, I'm pleased you're liking it, Ruth. That's so cool. So my little finger's actually broken. That's why it's a little bit bent. And as you can see, it bends way more than it should. So the fascia through here on me is going to be a little bit twisted. So what I'm going to do, and this is good, if you have a finger you've broken, I'm not the only person who's done that, is I'm going to just pull and twist it very slightly. This one's a little bit more work to twist. There we go. It's at a slight angle because this one goes into the wrist in a slightly different way. And then I'm going to go and try and bend it, and I can't do it without bending the other finger as well. So it looks very weird, but we're getting a nice drag with opening the fascia just there. Hey Angelina, nice to see you, gorgeous. Okay. Oh, and then you can pin across the whole wrist and move the whole hand. Just make a very light fist, but just make sure you've pulled that skin nice and down so that you get a good release across the knuckles. And that, my lovely people, is how to do a hand. It's been very fun. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I'm going to be doing much more of this, and I look forward to catching you next Monday when we do some more fascia and feelings.